Hey guys, this is Absentis. I'm joined with Xenome, and we're bringing you Game 2 of the best of 3 between Fenix and WhiteRa. We are on Scrap Station, and Duckload Ra is spawning as the red Protoss on the bottom position, and his opponent Fenix spawning as the blue Terran at the top.
Yeah, so in the last game, WhiteRa taking taking the last game pretty nicely with that proxy or not proxy, the forward pylon outside of Phoenix's. Well, I guess that'd be his normal third, but just timing that with his push from the main and fending off not even fending off. Phoenix did retreat with those units in front of WhiteRa's base, but yeah, WhiteRa just timing that really, really well and using the right units to do it.
Yeah, Phoenix had I liked his idea of having that Reaper go up for scouting and even distracting the units, and I feel that if Phoenix had just attacked at that point, he might have done quite a bit better instead of retreating. And as you said, that proxy pylon allowed WhiteRa to get units to Phoenix's base before his own could retreat.
So we don't really see too many PVTs on Scrap Station because it's typically a Zerg favored map. So yeah, Zergs do tend to play on this map, and I do. Well, actually, I have no real idea. It's been a long time since I played Protoss on this map, but you probably have a little bit more experience on this map as a Terran.
Yeah, usually I will face Void Rays on this map. It's kind of nice for me to play on this one, simply because I can get up my usual forces and not have to worry too much about, say, a Zealot or kind of fast stalkers in my base. WhiteRa or Duckload Ra is known for his Void Ray usage, so we might be seeing that from him.
Yeah, definitely a possibility. Although Void Rays are a little nerfed. Well, kind of, sort of nerfed.
Well, I mean, they're buffed at the very beginning, so they do more damage, and then only later when they're charged up do they do a little bit less. So I guess the earlier you have Void Ray, it's a little bit better for them.
Yeah, and both players are scouting out their opponents. They've seen all the important things, I believe. Yep. And Phoenix going for a similar build, a very similar build as last game.
I like builds that allow you to kind of expand, and the 2 racks leaves you with enough minerals to get a fairly quick command center. I also like getting this reactor first, because you do have a surplus of minerals at the beginning, so that allows you to get about 2 Marines at a time. Now we've got from WhiteRa a pylon on the I guess the closest position to his opponent. So if he does decide to do a Stargate, that would be close. But no, instead he chooses to go 1 gate right into robotics, which is a little unusual. Usually we see 2 gate into robo, and there we have it, that second gateway right around the mineral line.
Yep, and let's just check the vision of Phoenix. He did see the robo going up. He did not see the second gate. He's now kind of sort of pushing up, posturing, I guess, with these first few Marines. And he's probably going to be going for a similar kind of timing push that we almost saw in the last game.
Yeah, I don't know if he's actually scouted the area around his base. I mean, and again, if I had been proxy pylon like that. Okay, a little bit of an engagement at the Xel'Naga Watchtower, and it looks like the single Zealot and Stalker are going to be forced back by Phoenix's forces. Like I mentioned, if I was going up against WhiteRa, I would have definitely been checking everywhere around my base for any pylons. He's got the he has that command center going up, and while WhiteRa has an additional 2, so he'll be going 4 gate robo, and Phoenix is going to be pushing in here with this nice decent force.
Yeah, WhiteRa doesn't have too much on the ground. He's going to see everything, and he's going to see that Warp Prism pop out, so he should be prepared for this. Yeah, the Warp Prism going to load up a few of the units, but no, dropping them, so he's going to try to defend this. He doesn't have too much. He's getting another 3 Zealots. He needs to engage with everything he has to try and hold this off. Phoenix trying to do some decent kiting over here. He's going to take down the Zealots pretty quickly, but most of his Marauders have gone down, and his force is pretty diminished. I think that WhiteRa is going to be okay.
Yeah, for a while in that battle there, Phoenix was supply blocked, so he couldn't get anything out. He's also teching up, getting a third Rax and a add-on on the tech lab. I imagine that. Yep. Okay, there we go. We have 4 Zealots in the War Prism. They're being shuttled over. Phoenix doesn't have vision of this. Okay, he now sees it. And I assume as soon as those Zealots get dropped off into that mineral line, he's going to be warping in more units.
Yep, there we go, turning into the phasing mode, I believe, and warping in another 4 Zealot. They're going to be able to do a lot of damage over here. Not a whole lot of forces here for Phoenix, but he lost a lot of SCVs. He's going to have a rough time holding off these guys.
Yeah, this is really unfortunate because he did decide. Oh, and 2 Stalkers coming from the other base. Zealots are just going to overwhelm him. Unfortunately for Phoenix, he decided to not only tech up but expand at the same time, and that ultimately led him to call a good game.
Yep, so WhiteRa taking this set 2-0.